Welcome back to our NTI instruction. This is day number 17, and today we're going to do lesson 25, which is going to sound a lot like yesterday's I can statement when we said I can decompose and compose fractions greater than 1 to express them in various forms. Well, yesterday we went from improper fractions and made them into mixed numbers. Today we're going to take our mixed numbers and make them into improper fractions. And this is a really fun lesson, except I'm not going to lie, sometimes I get a little angry when I do this. It can make me a little mad. And if those of you who remember back from when we were in school previously, you understand what I mean when I get mad. Here we go. Go ahead and stop. All right, let's look at the first one. This is on your homework page. This is page 350. We're going to look at number 1A, which they've already done for you. But I want to explain a little bit of it. They've got 3 1/4. And what they want you to see here is 3 1/4 is greater than 3 wholes. It's actually 3 plus 1/4. So it's over 3. And then they plotted it on the number line. And they said that when it's 1, 2, 3, so they're at 3 wholes. But then because it's greater than just 3 wholes, we actually have to add another fourth. They went ahead and added 1/4 on there. And you see, each one of these is actually split into 4. So here we got 1/4, 2/4, 3/4, 4/4, or 1 whole, 5/4, 6/4, 7/4, 8/4, or 2 whole, 9/4, 10/4, 11/4, 12/4, or 3 wholes. And then they added 1 more fourth, and then when they add that extra fourth, that little jump right there, that's what got them to 13/4, and that's where you see your answer is. Okay, we're going to work B and C the same way using a number line. So let's go ahead and let's look. I've already written down on the boards B and C. So we've got 4 2/5. Well, what they want us to do is they want us to begin with marking this on our number line. So I'm going to draw a number line here. And we know that it's not 4. It doesn't just stop at 4. We actually have to add 2/5 on it. And you see that each one of these holes, starting at 0, is broken down into fifths. That's what my denominator says. That's what says how many pieces I broke that hole into. So here's 1 hole, 2 holes, 3 holes, 4 holes, and then actually 5 will be somewhere over there. And let's go ahead and break this down into fifths. We got 1/5, 2/5, 3/5, 4/5, 5/5, 6/5, 7/5, 8/5, 9/5, 10/5, 11/5, 12/5, 13/5, 14/5, 15/5, 16/5, 17/5, 18/5, 19/5, 20/5. So we know we went from here all the way here to 4 holes. That's what that 4 says. And that's my 20/5. But we have to add 2 more onto there. So 1/5 and 2/5. So 1, 2. So that's plus 2/5. And what we have here is 20/5 plus 2 more fifths. And that's going to give me 22/5. There's our number line method of choosing it. See, there's my 4 holes, and there's my 2/5. Let's do one more problem. This time, we've got 5 3/8. Well, this is going to be a longer number line, so I'm going to go ahead and put this right down here. And, we'll start at 0. And we're going to go all the way here to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we didn't just stop at 5. We actually had to add, this is really 5 plus 3/8. So here would be 6. And now it says each one of my 1 holes here, I'm going to divide into how many pieces? 8 pieces. So we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 16 eighths. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. There's 24 eighths. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. There's 32. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. That got me to my 5, but I've still got to add 3 more eighths onto it. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So I really had 40 eighths plus 3 more eighths, and that's going to give me 43 eighths. So in both of these examples, I just converted 5 3/8 to 43 eighths. These two are equivalent fractions. This is the improper fraction. This is the mixed number. And just like we did up here with 4 2/5, 22/5 is the exact same thing. It's only an improper fraction form of 4 2/5. This is the number line method. It takes up a lot of space. But you know, I'm not just going to stop with what Zern wants me to do. If you remember, I'm getting ready to do some old-fashioned Wern on it. I'm getting ready to get a little angry. Well, working on those number lines and taking up all that space really got me a little angry. It really made me a little mad. If you all remember, sometimes these math problems make me mad. And sometimes when I want to change my improper or make my mixed numbers into improper fractions, I have to get mad at them. And when I say mad, you know I mean I have to multiply, add, and my denominator stays the same. That's me getting M.A.D, mad. Multiply, add, denominator stays the same. It is not division. It is denominator stays the same. Well, this should be a pretty easy lesson for you. Let's go ahead and get mad at these problems. The first thing I want to do is I'm going to look at D. This is problem D on your page. We're going to multiply. I'm going to start right here at my denominator, and I'm going to multiply that times 3. And we know that 10 times 3 is 30. Then I'm going to add my 7, which is my numerator. I'm going to add my numerator. So I have 30 plus 7 equals 37. And now the D in getting mad means my denominator stays the same. What's my denominator? It's a 10. So 3 7/10, when I convert it to an improper fraction by getting mad, is 37 tenths. Easy peasy, right? Getting mad sometimes does solve a problem. Let's do this again. I'm going to get mad at 6 2/9. I want to make 6 2/9 into an improper fraction. First of all, I'm going to get mad. Multiply 9 times 6. Well, 9 times 6 is 54. Then I'm going to add my numerator to that. 54 plus 2. 54 plus 2 is 56. And then my denominator just stays the same, and it's a 9. So 6 2/9, by getting mad at it, converts this to the improper fraction of 56/9. Now, a little advice I'm going to give you here. First of all, really helps if you know your multiplication facts. The fact that I know 9 times 6 and I know it like that means I can solve these real easy. But you need to know, I'm just going to multiply my denominator times my whole number. I take that number and that product, and I add it to my numerator, and that gives me my new numerator. And my denominator stays the same. On the last page, these 4 problems I've worked for you. A, B, C, D, and E, although A was already worked for you, are all the front page of that worksheet. All you have to do is the back side of that worksheet. And if I can type in my password, that's this. You need to do page 351. That's what your homework is. Page 351. And you know what? My advice is just get mad at all these problems. They're going to show you all these little extra steps you need to do up there, but don't worry about all that. Just get mad at them. Multiply your like right here. 4 times 3 is 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. Denominator stays the same. There's 15/4. Just get mad at all these problems. Just get mad at D or B, C, D, and all of these problems right here just for more practice. And there's your assignment for the day. Well, on that note, I want everybody to have a nice night. Don't get too mad at your math, but do get mad at some of these fractions. I promise you that will help you. And on that note, I will see you all tomorrow. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.